You're not going to believe this, but I was live streaming and news has come in that John McAfee is dead at age 75 and he has died in Spanish jail. So this news has only just broke here in the UK. Mainstream media reports are coming in, and I'm going to give you the information that I can see coming in right now. So we have got John McAfee dead at 75. Quote, kills himself in his jail cell after Spanish court approved his extradition to the US on tax evasion charges. I would like to know your thoughts in the chat right now on this. What are your theories? Who has he pissed off? What information has he been holding on to? So they're describing him as the pioneer of popular computer antivirus software. 75 years old, died in Spanish prison. He was found dead on Wednesday afternoon in his cell in Brian's 2 prison, Barcelona. Officials are saying that the early investigation points to a suicide. The Catalan Justice Department said, confirming an earlier report from El Mundo newspaper. This came just hours after a Spanish court approved McAfee's extradition to the US, where he is wanted on tax-related criminal charges that carry a prison sentence of up to 30 years. This is the kind of news I've been expecting to come in about Julian Assange, actually. Something like this. But here we are. It is coming in for John McAfee. McAfee had been held in Spanish prison since his arrest in October, when the US Justice Department announced charges that he and his supporters insist are politically motivated. His death comes at the end of a wild and controversial life, filled with legal issues, foreign adventures, including allegations that McAfee murdered his American neighbor in Belize. And these allegations, of course, were never proven in court. So, in January 2019, McAfee took to overseas, fleeing his heavily fortified Tennessee compound with wife Janice, 38, claiming that a grand jury was preparing to indict him on tax-related charges. Touring the Caribbean on his Freedom boat allowed him to avoid a $25 million judgment in a wrongful death lawsuit over the 2012 murder of his neighbor in Belize, Gregory Viant Fall. McAfee was never criminally charged with the murder, and he's always strenuously denied it. Last year, Tennessee prosecutors charged McAfee with evading taxes after failing to report income made from promoting cryptocurrencies while he did consultancy work, as well as income from speaking engagements and selling the rights to his life story for a documentary. The charges referred to the 3 fiscal years from 2016 to 2018, according to the Spanish court's ruling on Wednesday. The entrepreneur was arrested last October at Barcelona's international airport. A judge ordered at that time that McAfee should be held in jail while awaiting the outcome of a hearing on extradition. McAfee's wife, Janice, said in a statement on Sunday that he had been targeted by prosecutors for speaking out against corruption within their government agencies. Quote, "These 8 months John has spent in prison in Spain have been especially hard on his overall health, both mentally and physically, as well as financially, but he is undeterred from continuing to speak truth to power." In a hearing held via video link earlier this month, McAfee argued that the charges against him were politically motivated and said he would spend the rest of his life in prison if he were ever returned to America. He linked the charges filed by the Internal Revenue Service to his failed bid to run as a Libertarian Party candidate in the 2020 US presidential election. That was his second attempt. Quote, "In late 2018, I announced I would run again, and I also announced I would target the IRS and its corruption. And 2 months later, the IRS filed charges against me." That's what he told the Spanish High Court during the first hearing of the extradition trial. "I believe the charges are politically motivated." He added that given his age, almost 76, he would spend the rest of his life in jail if convicted in America. Quote, "I am hoping that the Spanish court will see the injustice of this," he said, adding, "The US wants to use me as an example." And the IRS has not responded to any of this yet. The Spanish prosecutor, Carlos Bautista, dismissed the claim of political motivations, insisting the Libertarian Party rarely gains more than 1% of votes in US elections. Quote, "He is a tax rebel, nothing else. A millionaire who does not want to pay taxes," Bautista said. He will benefit from all guarantees of due process." So that is the news that has just broke about John McAfee. Just having a quick look at what you guys are saying in the live stream. And quote, "He was murdered by David I." David I is being attributed to the quote. Thank you, Nako. Was he a white hat? Is he really dead? Did he have enough money to find a double? Hermes 95. So he killed himself literally hours after his extradition got approved. Oh no. They murder you in a foreign country. Alien invasion. Another one bites the dust. Robert Chinnery, not really a reason for suicide. Presumably he was a rich man. McAfee has died before, this time for real. He's probably watching this live stream, lol. Marco Polo. Yeah, it is confirmed. People asking if this is confirmed. It is absolutely confirmed. It is. The news is broke and the mainstream media are reporting it all over the world, including in this country. All right. I'm going to sign off now. We should go and look at his Twitter post, Big Bill said. I'm going to sign off now. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for supporting the channel. And tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., I've got a video about the new film coming out about Maxwell tomorrow and various quotes that have been coming out. They're going to be coming out tomorrow on that documentary.